Back in
man.
the stew.
You're done now already.
Yeah, man. What you saying? What you saying?
You know what I mean?
No. It's 32.
Oh shit.
It's alright.
We're just kind of mad.
We're breezing through.
Saying CLB got you feeling some type of way.
You're collecting numbers already.
It's the
Like
mix.
and the apple juice.
man.
32.
And 32,
But
bro.
we're joining by some very special guests today.
Yeah, man.
Special.
This one's a bit of a special one because it's almost like
It's a family link.
I'm a host and a guest today, isn't it? Technically.
Oh yeah, is
Host
it?
and a guest, mate. So,
Yeah, is it?
yeah, man. So you got South of the River Pod here.
Hey!
Come on.
Inside.
You like to introduce yourselves? Introduce yourselves. Go on, mate. Go on.
Indigo red.
Yeah.
That's it though. There's no bio with it still. Name ...
You wants to hold back now, bro.
Yeah.
You want to hold back now, bro.
Hold it back now.
Don't want to do no Spanish note this week. Nothing, bro.
This guy's got me like, listen, he's going rojo.
Yeah, you gotta roll it still. Roll your eyes.
But yeah, man.
And you
And
got Live Love Brands.
hey,
Yeah.
Come on.
Live Love
brands.
Brands.
Love life.
You ain't trying to train people for Afro Nation no more. That got shut down.
Flip it, though. Like PT,
What's going
though.
on?
PT.
I had to get him.
It's all kicking off.
That used to be his intro all the time.
Yeah, fam,
You know
if you're
what
trying to
I
go
mean?
Afro Nation,
You're
hit
trying to
me
go
up.
Afro Nation. You're trying to get lead and that.
What are you talking about the fast for?
Afro Nation don't happen no more, fam. That guy's a crook.
Yeah.
I saw that Smade guy tried to put on another event recently, bro.
Yeah, Yam Festival.
And you heard how that turned out.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Yam Festival?
Kalani
Yeah,
was
that was.
upset.
Heard they were wiring through like the thing through.
Oh wait, hold on. Command them. Sion's back.
Oh shit! Do you know what? Do you know what?
My whole fucking flow.
Nah,
Sion.
what are you? What?
Where you been? Where's you been?
I've been busy, bro.
Been busy.
I've been busy making babies.
Making
and
babies,
delivering babies.
breastfeeding them in that day.
How much?
Daddy daycare.
Yeah, no, I'm back now, man. It feels good to be back, man.
you love that,
Missed
man.
you, man, still. So,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Some waffles.
What do you mean, man? What, listen.
What's the love, man?
No, it's just there, man. I'm just making sure there's a
What do you mean
pause
pause? Pause for what?
Just, you know.
Hey, what's wrong with you, not right?
We've got issues, fam.
They're talking about Crooks and Yams Festival.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, Lord.
Oh lord.
Prince Andrew.
Listen.
It goes down.
Alright, let me just shut up. Let me let everyone else have a
Yeah,
chance.
there was, I saw it on Shade Bar actually, but Prince Andrew's legal fees were being underwritten by the Queen.
Chatty, man.
Jesus.
Leave the people picnic them alone.
Leave the people, pick me them alone.
You dirty man!
You dirty man! You dirty man!
Do you know what?
Listen, it's one rule for us, another for them.
It's
always,
always, you know what it is?
always.
No, but yeah, it's literally one of those ones where, you know, when a man can't get touched at work, fam?
Of course.
You can't get sacked. You can't get sacked. All you can do is just maybe
Wait for him
go
outside.
go in the back and start printing papers. That's all you can do. Fam.
You know, he's slamming his team leader.
Yeah.
You know the right people, innit?
You know what I mean? Nah, man.
Where you just have to catch him. You just catch him at work drinks, innit?
Yeah.
Everyone gets fast and he says the wrong thing. You what?
You what, baby? That's the excuse to like mash him up, innit?
I was just joking.
Yeah, but yeah. Like I said, another one rule for us, another for them. But yeah, there's
It's a bit of a. It's wild because he apparently gave an interview, and he tried to say that you know, he said a lot of things to the royal family, in it, to the point where they don't even know what to believe in it.
Who?
Okay.
Prince Andrew, innit?
Listen.
Like them man don't know, like
They don't
What's
know, just
wrong,
like they
what's
don't know
wrong?
why Harry and Meghan left.
Okay.
Convenient.
yeah.
The Queen don't know. She don't know, but she's signing things off.
Yeah. This is it.
Of course.
This is it.
Listen, don't get me started on this. You know, that guy, he needs to go down.
Him and everyone.
He needs
he's
to go down.
involved with as well.
But
To
we
be fair,
know.
You know, America want him, innit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's most wanted over there, isn't
He's
it?
wanted.
What, in America?
Yeah.
He's wanted in America.
Because he touched up.
He's got bounty on his
He's
head.
linked to Jeffrey Epstein and that.
And he
Yeah.
touched.
Oh, them man.
Yeah, he's one of them.
Yeah, he touched
All Jimmy Savile and them.
a 17-year-old. Like, obviously, I think he paid to have sex with her, innit?
Fact.
Swear
paid her.
down, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
Where's that
So you're
pay?
saying
Multiple occasions as well.
So
Wait,
what? They
wait,
can't.
where's
They can't.
all
They
he's
can't come
done?
and grab him from English
Basically,
soil.
yeah. So apparently, I heard. Well, I was doing some research and I heard that his side are gonna try and argue the case that New York, because that's where they're filing the lawsuit in it, has no jurisdiction in the UK, but that's not gonna stand there. Because look at the magnitude of this.
Yeah.
this
So
thing, do you know
he
what I
should
mean?
be going down, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Should be going down, but I had this conversation the other day. Yeah, you know, you got your countries like America, and you got your Russia, and you got your China, and that.
Yeah,
Britain is a powerful country, you know.
yeah, of course, fam.
So they're not gonna get this. What's his name again? Andrew. They're not gonna get him. If the Queen don't want him to be caught, he's not gonna get caught. I had to say to my missus the other day, yeah, because she was like, "Oh, the Queen doesn't have any power. She just makes decisions and blah blah blah." I said, "How long has she been the monarch of England for?
Yeah.
For her to be the monarch of England for that long, she's got power. She's got all the power. You get me? So she knows what's going on. She knows why Harry left. She knows why Meghan left. She knows everything.
Yeah,
She
don't
knows
let
who
her
killed
age fool
Diana.
Of course.
Boy, I'm telling you, fam. These people, yeah, they're crooks.
But wait,
So
this
do you reckon that the Queen's like the most powerful woman in England?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
easy.
100%. You plot against the Queen, that's treason.
No, obviously.
I don't think she's that powerful.
What's the Swans?
No, they're obviously.
First of all,
The reason why I asked that
it's
is
all about
25.
your understanding of what power is.
no, but yeah, I understand. Like what I'm trying to say is like you see how any of you man watch Scandal.
Nah, but I know
Right,
what
so
you mean.
know how you have the president and then technically it's his chief of staff that's actually the most powerful because he or she takes like advice and answers from.
I know what you mean.
Let me
It's
drop
not,
it.
it's
Let
not
me drop
usually
it.
in the obvious place that you think it's in.
Yeah,
But the Queen is not the most obvious place because she's surrounded by advisors. Let me give you.
that's what I'm saying. So on the the advisors more.
What you have to understand. Well, in my opinion, yeah, just by observing things, because sometimes you just have to sit down and observe. When you have someone that's a leader and they're the face of something, they can't be seen as the bad person. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're gonna have a lot of advisors around you to make it seem as though they've advised you to do something, and if something goes wrong, they take the full brunt of it because they're the face of that.
Yeah.
But realistically, the decision comes from the top.
But then that becomes too much of a dictatorship though, because they're trying to run from that, innit? From like historically, like King James and them, man. They have too much power. You see what I'm saying? If you leave it to
I
a monarch
understand.
like that, then it's like, is she even in the? It's gonna sound mad. Is she even in her right mind to be like making certain decisions?
this is it.
No, I'm never trying to be rude. Like,
feel like
because can you imagine if she's like, can she work an iPhone?
Listen,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
the other day she was
don't-
driving a Range Rover, Ruben.
I know she was whipping it nicely
Yeah,
still.
Range Rover, fam.
But I
Don't
just don't know.
underestimate
Like,
her.
And me
I feel a
mugging
little
as
bit
well.
more
Me mugging as
unsteady
well, fam.
if I'm thinking, rah, she's in control like that. Like, I'm a bit nervous.
For me, yeah, I feel
I'm a
like
bit nervous
she's
still.
in control right now, and they're just training William to take over. That's what I feel like. Because even Harry, when you listen to his interviews, like, yeah, my brother, like, they've got him. They've got my brother. They've got my dad. They've got him. They've got them. Do you know what I'm saying? Even Diana, Harry was explaining that even Diana always knew that William, because he was the firstborn, he's just not gonna be her son anymore. Not like that, but like they're just gonna take him from her. But then
at
Harry,
the
this is why
same
Harry's
time,
so
though,
rebellious.
But at the same time as well, though, if you look at the Queen, how old is she now? If you look at the,
She don't look like
she can't handle the stress.
No, but she don't
fam.
look like she's gonna give up.
She can't
though.
handle the stress.
She
fam.
look like she's
Like,
got another 20 years in
you
her.
see, you see what I'm saying? So
No,
I
man,
feel
I
like
think
she's
it's a
an
smoke
empty vessel, and there are aides that royal aides out there that are
Empty vessel.
You know, that's
That sounds kind of.
To be honest, bro, I hear where you're coming from. Do you know what? I hear where you're coming
no,
from.
I get it, I
But
get it.
my point is,
But
when
that
you look
description was mad.
when you look at things on a whole, she's
Yeah.
been the monarch for how many years, bro?
yeah. But
You
get
can't
to the
be
point
the
where-
monarch for that many years and not know what you're doing.
Of course,
And her advisors over the years have most likely changed.
we even forgetting about what's his name, Prince Philip, fam. He knew what he was doing as well.
Prince Philip he was a little man to the Queen.
Depends
No,
if she's
I
like
don't think so.
strong monarch.
my
though. It
goodness.
depends.
Hold on.
Depends if you think
The
she's a
reason
strong
why
man.
I'm saying no, well, the reason why I'm saying no, I'm not. It's my opinion anyway.
Yeah, of
Quite
course.
like if you look at if you ask for the Queen's full name, it's at Mountbatten, Windsor or something. Her last name, innit?
She's German, bro.
No, but
she's German,
but that came from the Mountbatten part. Come from Prince Philip.
She's actually German, bro.
Yeah. Fair enough. Like,
Yeah.
we're all them lot are all from Austria, Germany,
mad.
Denmark.
Do you know how mad that is?
But what I'm saying is that, like,
She's actually an infiltrator.
yeah.
She's not just British.
She weren't even supposed to be the queen. Do you know that?
Yeah. What?
Oh, right, for real.
Oh my goodness.
because her dad.
Hey, this is turning this into
Fam, she was supposed to be the queen.
Why? Who was?
And you lot heard about the king that okay, have you lot watched The
George.
Crown?
This is really annoying.
I was just thinking that as you're saying that.
You got it? No.
What's that?
Bev,
Safe, fam.
yeah.
Safe.
Just dangling, fam. I'm looking at one.
Thank you for
bathroom.
telling me. Thanks for
Oh,
telling me.
cool.
Thanks for nearly telling me.
Thanks for nearly telling me.
I just interrupted him. He was in his flow.
No, fam. It was
He was in his flow.
Nah, that's gotta go.
Have you lot not seen The Crown?
I've seen bits of it.
Have you seen the uncle that was like, I think they're from America? Not seen it?
No.
Basically, I hope I get my facts right. Basically, the queen wasn't supposed to be the queen, but there was a disgrace within the royal family. I think one of the monarch, the person who was supposed to be the king, married an American. He married an American.
No. Do you know what? I know what you're talking about, but that was her dad. That was King George. King George.
No, there's another one. There's another one, bro.
Her dad was not supposed to be king. He's got an older brother.
Queen Elizabeth was not supposed to be queen. You can search it on Google.
Alright, we'll search this up.
She wasn't supposed to be queen because there was someone else who was supposed to be, I think it was king, and they married an American, and obviously that's like
So she's got a
basically
brother.
the same thing that's happened now with Harry and Meghan.
Yeah.
That would happen back then.
So you're saying that she's got a brother, yeah? Like the Queen's got a
Or
brother.
someone else.
Or someone else that was
I think
next in
her
line.
dad was the cousin of the person who was supposed to be king. I think that's what it
Someone
was.
abdicated from the throne.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why she basically.
That's
was
why
like
they
sit
came in.
line, and then her dad died, and then she
Yeah.
became queen.
Yeah.
All I know though is that she ordered the first 80 prints of the Ronaldo shirt. That's what I heard.
What?
Yeah, I heard that as well, but
Swear on.
that's a segue still.
Alright, so hold on. So you're thinking
Since going back to Man United?
So hold on. So you think, yeah?
One
You think
random fact of the day.
you man. You think
Alright, cool.
that this
I'll spend
woman
it for that one then.
has gone on and gone and ordered these shirts, man? You don't think it's a what? No, come on.
Well,
Maybe.
she's gone on
When she got
a
her
lappy. She's got a laptop.
It's coming to the Buckingham Palace or Windsor, whatever's going
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I don't think you're
it's gonna
giving the
deliver
queen
this.
enough credit, bro.
That's what I'm thinking.
I actually don't. I feel like you think that she can't do anything.
No, of course not. Of course
I
not.
just don't
Because
think-
I'm not saying she
I
don't
think she makes the decisions, fam.
she don't get to the point, position that she's in, right?
Yeah,
without doing
yeah.
anything.
Okay,
and as you
okay.
said, look how
Understandably.
long she's been in
power for.
In power for.
Yeah.
Like,
That's because she
was that
had.
7
Okay,
years
put it
now?
this way. Let me give you an example. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Let me give you an example. When Diana died, the Queen had to come out and shake the member of the public's hand in order for her to become popular again.
yeah. How long ago was that?
When did Diana die?
Like
Yeah,
90,
30 years ago.
was it 90 something?
Something
Because
like,
what you have
so
to
probably
remember-
like 20 years ago, when she was a
with-
bit more
with
able.
20
20 and a half maybe.
When she was a bit more able. fam.
With the royal family, it's all about what it looks like, innit? It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
about
of
what
course,
they do.
of course.
I don't believe for 1 second that they never bullied Meghan out of that palace. And I believe that the Queen knew about it because I also believe that the Queen was partly the reason why
Yeah.
Diana never felt so comfortable.
But she,
Yeah, I don't
she
disagree.
is
you
very,
get what I'm saying?
I
she is
agree
very
with
powerful. She is very
No,
powerful.
Diana.
But then,
Diana, yeah.
to a lot of people, the president's the most powerful person in the world. But everyone knows that that's not true.
I
You see
don't.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not. It's not that I'm taking away that she
But
can't
America
do.
and
that
England
she
are
can't
two
do
different places. The president changes every 4 years, bro.
I just don't think the monarchy system is like how it was
yeah,
back in the day. It's not quite how it was back in the day, like when kings and that and the politics was different, where you
Yeah.
marry people to stop wars and unite families. I think politics has changed. So she might have some influence, but I don't think her influence is as great. I think when Boris is running around doing what he wants to do and doing Santander backs and that,
I feel like that's what
She's
they want us to believe, fam.
she's just.
Honestly.
I mean, it could
That's
go.
just my
You could,
opinion.
yeah,
That's just my
I hear
opinion,
what you're
anyway.
saying. It could go
Yeah.
both ways, but it's like when you watch Game of Thrones, yeah, and they're like, yeah, power resides where men believe it resides, yeah. But also, it's kind of like an illusion thing, innit? So was the person sitting on the Iron Throne the one with the real influence and pulling the strings? or was it the people around close to it? Kind
The
of
people
which
around
one?
could influence them, but when
but if
okay,
you-
for
if-
example, when Jakarta, what's her name, Daenerys,
Yeah.
she was stone cold.
Yeah.
She was stone cold, but she had her trusted advisor,
I miss her, man.
Tyrion, and she had like her other people around her. Her what's his name, the Dothraki.
Yeah.
and
The
then
Dothraki
other
and
guy.
couple. Yeah.
But you know, she would listen to Tyrion. But if she said, at the end of the day, if she said, "What you're saying, I understand, but I'm doing this," that's it.
But think about it, bro, because if you was the most powerful person in the world, but I can influence you to do anything, it's now me.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I feel like the advisors around the Queen are there to
Have a big- I think
obviously
have a
give
big
her
part.
advice,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, it comes from the top. So she might say something, then they'll discuss it, they'll advise her, but she might say, "Look, I still want to do this." They have to do it. She's the Queen.
Of course. But how old was she when she went in power? She was like very young in it.
She's quite young.
Yeah.
So
So
20s maybe.
yeah. So even then she had like advisors. Even when she didn't know what she was doing, they'll still be like, they always have to get her say so. Do you know what I mean? They have like, if she says that she don't want something, that's the way it's gonna be. But the influencers are so they're so powerful that they will make her
I
feel
hear where
like
you're
she's
coming
made that
from.
decision. do you know what
I just feel like it's there as a everything in life has to have an order.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's administration. So it's there to make it look like, okay, she's being advised by these different people. But my point is that over the years, those people have most likely changed. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think that the people that was advising her when she was a 20-year-old are the people that are there now.
Yeah.
But yet she's still making decisions.
You reckon it's
Even
the
though
frequent changes, or are you talking about they probably changed once or twice?
I don't think it's a lot of changes, to be fair. But maybe once or twice, yeah.
I was gonna say, speaking about family ties, just to sort of segue onto.
No, what's wrong with you?
No, I know what's coming up.
Like, who do you think comes first, baby mum or your wife?
Because you know what, like, to be honest, everyone here, like,
I don't really think
Yeah,
it's that
who
tough, to be
I'm
honest.
not really. I think I might sit out of that one, lads. I'm not answering that question. I'm not.
baby,
answer.
no, baby,
Smart
no,
man.
They're both listening.
yeah, baby mum or wife,
Baby mum and wife. Which
Yeah.
one comes first?
yeah.
I don't think you can put
Just
any of them
sidestep
before one
it.
another.
Just sidestep that one.
I don't think you can put any of them before one another. I think they're both.
I mean, that's how it feels, isn't it? I understand.
Because they're both okay. Well, to be fair, okay, are we gonna say okay? So wife. Yeah.
I told you, see, sidestep. I told man to sidestep, bro.
Alright, so wife. So we're saying wife. Has the wife got your child as well?
Your baby mum can become your wife eventually. Like, do you know what I mean? But you might have.
So cool. So let's say, okay, cool. Let's just say I've got a BM now with with one of my children. I've got a wife now as well, who I have a child with. Are we saying who comes before?
Are you saying?
No, you know what? Better yet, just
Why does
imagine
that-
your wife, no kid, just your wife.
Yeah.
And you got a baby,
But
just wife.
you're actually married. It's not just your
Yeah, you're actually married, yeah.
Okay.
Your wife comes first, fam.
Yeah.
And your baby mum must
I want to hear
hold
from
it.
Sion because he still ain't answered.
No, I don't see. I can't agree with
That's my
that.
opinion.
I don't even know why it's a
I can't do that.
conversation.
My baby mum has to come first.
I respect it. I respect it.
If she's got my child,
Yeah.
that's the most. That's
Okay,
that's
let
the
me.
most important
Sorry,
thing.
let me jump in. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you're mixing up
Say it.
the priority. She's not the priority. The child is
Thank
the
you.
priority, not her. It's the child. It's not
The
her.
question was like, okay, cool. I
Yeah,
agree with that.
yeah.
I agree with that. So let me rephrase that then.
Yeah.
Because that question can be quite misleading.
Misleading.
Yeah.
Cool.
So cool. So yeah, you are 100% correct. It's not about the baby mum. It's about the child. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
the child's how can I put it? The childs that you have with your baby mum,
Yeah.
or the wife,
Yeah.
the child every time.
Yeah. But I'm just.
Every time.
Yeah, the child. It's the
But
child.
ultimately,
He said baby
yeah.
mum
So that
or
question, I don't think that question's
Okay,
quite
all right.
correct.
So let me just add on.
What's short?
Actually, let me just add on to that
Put a
real
spin.
quick. Yeah.
This guy get the paintbrush.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
just gonna add on to it.
He
Yeah.
lives for this.
So you've got 10 grand.
Yeah.
Your wife says, "Rah,
Yeah, right, I did.
this is our deposit for a house. Just say it back in the 70s and 80s.
I was about to say,
I know, yeah.
Let's not get the technicalities. We know what you mean.
Why do you get up the money?
No, you know what? 50 grand, yeah.
Okay.
Keep it
Keep
modern.
modern.
Yeah. Your wife says, "Right, like this is our deposit for our house, yeah, together." But your baby mum's like, "Right, I need the 50 grand because, you know, like I'm in this rough situation, you know, with the child, and like, you know, we need to move. We need to move out. We need to move out. Where's that 50 grand going?"
What are you talking about? It's we. Bro, if you don't have no place to live, pass my picnic. You work that out.
He's on my level still.
No.
I agree that.
You gotta phone me when it's an issue with my child. You can't tell me your problems. I got my wife. What are you talking about? You can't tell me your problems.
100%.
And I agree with that.
My next question is, what are you doing with the money I'm giving you for the kid?
That's it.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
I know. Money there. Money.
Go party.
I want to hear from Sion.
Yeah.
Why are you putting?
No, I'm not even on to it, but
Why is you interested?
Tell me your question.
No, phone more. Chat to your co-host. I beg you, please.
I don't know what to say to him right now. Freaking your brain.
No, that 50 grand is not going.
Where's it going?
It's going to the yard.
Go to the yard.
Yeah, because that's potentially a place where my child could go as well.
Don't know.
Think about it.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
Your
like,
man
it contradicts
Matt's that
what you
sick
just said.
still.
How does it contradict? How?
You said that your baby mum is first, right?
My child's. I rephrased it. I said my child.
So the question was, baby mum or wife?
Yeah.
He's trying to say you got to answer it without picking the kid. You got to pick between the baby mama and the wife.
Have a sip.
It's finished.
Pick between
No,
the
but that's not really like.
See, just pick the wife. Let's take the wife.
No,
Why not?
It's adamant. It's
Why
adamant.
not? Now we
Why
can
not?
find out. We can
Yeah.
dig deeper. Why
because
not?
because that's my child.
Welcome back.
No. You see, you keep talking about. We're not talking about the child. Forget the child.
Yeah, but
Baby
what you're
mama
saying,
child.
what you're saying is not. I can't like.
Do you know what it is? You
can't
see what you're
compare the
doing.
baby mum
Yeah?
and the wife.
I think what you're
the baby
doing
mum,
is.
technically, baby mum don't mean nothing to me. So it's about my child. So therefore, I'm gonna say my child or the wife.
No, but you see what I think you're doing is you're putting the welfare of her and the child's welfare as one, and it isn't. That's why some women get away with finessing guys because they go raw. If you're not alright, that means my kid's not alright. Wait, hang on a minute.
Someone turn up his mic.
You can't tell. You can't be telling me you're hungry and I'm supposed to jump around. Is my child hungry? No, in belly full. Why are you calling me then? What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. This
Come
is
off
it.
the line. What's this?
Straight.
This is it.
Straight.
So
about
what
to
you're
mix
saying
up
is
the
you
welfare.
think I'm contradicting myself by selecting the child in the first question and then the wife in the second.
I feel
one.
like deep down you know the real answer.
You don't got to talk. You don't got to talk later.
No.
You don't got to phone each other.
No, the reason why.
Whoa.
No. I'm saying deep. No, because
Let's
all right. Let me clear myself up.
Yeah, clear that because that one's there.
Give him a bit of time.
I'll let you land.
No.
I'll let you land on that one.
No, because I feel
Let
like
land.
you know that that the answer is wife, yeah. But as Indigo said, like you're mixing the child and the baby mum's welfare. As you just said, you know, without the child's welfare, like baby mum don't mean anything to you. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So where the question was baby mum or wife, for you it's wife. We're not talking about child. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, no, yeah.
If I say child and then wife, then you know that.
Yeah, no,
Like, then
okay,
it's
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I didn't mean anything, but
Man just tidied up the room nicely there.
No.
Tidied
I
up
remember when I was
I
conflicted.
get it. Yeah, I get it.
Tidied up
I get
nicely
it.
still.
So I suppose, the priorities does then lay with the wife.
yeah,
If it's strictly that of between the wife and the
yeah,
baby mum.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And if
I said
again to add on to what you were saying, like if your child is in any danger, cool, bring him over here. Sort out what you got to sort out.
Yeah, 100.
No,
And
when
then
things
after
up
we
afterwards.
could talk about whatever.
100,
Like, is he gonna be in that
negotiations.
position again?
Do you know what?
Do you need to stay with me?
Having thought about it though, I do get where he's coming from in the first instance. Why he thought that because if your wife is, if your baby mum is saying, "Oh, right, like I'm struggling right now," automatically you're gonna think, "Right, I don't want my kid to be struggling."
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I understand why he said that.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
It's
But
reasonable still.
just for the question alone.
Yeah. For the
Yeah,
question,
I get it.
yeah.
He's not. He 100%. Like he's not wrong, and I'll never say you're wrong for thinking whatever you want to think. But you're not wrong in thinking what you thought. I just feel like again what Indigo said, like
priority.
which is what a lot of which is why a lot of girls
Yeah,
get
yeah,
away
yeah,
with
yeah,
manipulation.
All over everyone's
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
man. They
But
love
that's a
big
whole
man
other
bun.
thing anyway.
Do you think? So I'll ask you this, Sion. Do you think there's a challenge of blending families, like when both your partners have children? So say like your partner has a child, you have a child. Do you think there's a challenge with that?
For me personally, I've never so my first daughter's mum, she had a son.
Yeah.
Never when I like, you know, stepped into that family, there was not an issue in becoming part of that family.
Yeah.
Never was. Do you know what I mean? Like everything just ran smooth. And again, with my partner now, she had a son. She's got a son.
Yeah.
Again, no issue. So it's like, I think it kind of depends on the person
Definitely.
stepping into that situation.
Yeah.
If that person's gonna be receptive of having, or you know, taking on the responsibility of having their partner's child as well, then it's easy. It's cool. Do you know what I mean? But it all depends on the person's mindset. For me, so I've never had any issues with stepping into something and becoming, you know, blending families as such. Never been an issue.
What do you guys think about like what kind of struggles do you think you would have? Because Sion's the only one that's got like experience in that. Like none of us have.
I
got
say you have a
kids.
discipline problem.
Yeah.
You can have a discipline issue in it because
Yeah.
obviously people can get like very protective of their child. So if you're trying to discipline and set boundaries, I look at you like, oh yeah, can't talk to my child like that. What are you doing? It can get sticky.
I'm looking at it from the opposite, in fact.
can get sticky.
Whereas you come in and the mother loves you off, but the child doesn't like you.
Yeah, that too.
And that's when it becomes a
Or
bit
I don't
difficult.
like him or her because them bad
There
beat
you go.
pitney man. Not like no, I don't like.
Yeah.
Let's just
Yeah,
get like
it
I
happens.
gotta be nice about it. Your child dead food, fam. Let's bro. You know
was
that pitney.
Demon Pitney, bro.
No, but that's something that you can't
to
just
be aware
hold.
of.
You have to air that out. Listen,
Yeah.
like your
Go in
child,
the Air Forces.
I'm trying to enforce some rules or enforce some discipline, and no, sort out your you.
Yeah.
Or you, like you either take on that role of applying the discipline. If it's not working, like listen, sort out your pitney because potentially that child's going to be influencing my child.
Well, I was gonna say that as well because I
shit,
felt,
that's
I was even gonna speak on that because
Come
I feel
on,
like
come
it's
on.
easier for you to say that when you also have a child because obviously you're talking about the whole influencing thing.
Yeah.
That's your reason, but then a woman can also flip. If you didn't have the child and you're just talking about your pitney's just bad breed, then she can also think like, rah, what you got against my child? You know what I mean?
See,
I feel
that's
like a girl can spin it like
What do you
that.
have to sort of like gauge it off of? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what she.
But then I suppose having your own child in that situation is beneficial, innit? Because you know you're a parent yourself, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
You can't, You're not just coming to be like, rah, your kid is bad. What?
Based off what? Based off what?
It's political.
Yeah.
Off of a movie, what?
Wait, can I just say, have you ever like come across people that act like they don't know their child's bad? Like, it's like they're oblivious.
100%.
Like you're like,
none of my partners, but
it's
people
like,
that I know.
yeah.
can't
And it's
stand
like
that.
they're oblivious to. You're like, right, you
Can't
don't see
slap
that this
the kid
child
if you
needs to
don't
be
sort
put
it
in
out.
order, and it's like,
100.
Happens in the barber shop all the time.
Oh, man.
But I can't lie. There's certain
mad.
dads that come into the barber shop with their children, right? And because of the way they're behaving, my barber sort of he's Jamaican,
firm,
innit?
Yeah.
He's quite firm. So he will start telling the child blah blah blah. And then he'll go to the father and be like, look, you can't have your child, you have to discipline your child. And the dad's just sitting there feeling a bit tight because it's like, well, I know my child.
Yeah.
My child is not from this environment. But then my barber sort of says, but I understand that, but he's here now, he's not there anymore. So you
I
have
just
to
think-
understand that
And
this
I
is
need
how
to trim
things
his hair.
work.
Yeah, no, I
You
just
know?
think it's a thing of as well, like, there should be boundaries wherever you go. Do you know what I mean? As a parent, you should be able to, you should raise your child to know their surroundings, innit?
yeah, 100%.
You get it?
Yeah, 100%.
Listen, we're going here, don't fuck about.
I told my sister that one time.
Or
yeah.
listen, we're going to the shop, don't touch nothing. Or
Yeah.
there should be you should be able to have
Limitations.
that. Yeah, of course. If you can't do that as a parent, then I don't think you can be classed as a parent. Do you get it? No. And I say that respectfully because
Hey.
I mean,
I'm not a parent, so I
again,
can't say
Hey,
anything.
they have to put it respectfully on it, bro. It's
Yeah.
cool. You're right.
I say that respectfully
You know what I mean?
because
Don't take it.
because not all
take back the LOL.
parents,
Put it on it.
not all parents have
You're right.
a lot of experience and
Yeah.
you know there may be first time parents that are is new to them innit, so they may not be deep in the parenting game. So I'm not saying this to them to like try dig you out or make you feel like a bad parent. I'm just saying like just learn your child and be able to if you go to a certain place or just instill discipline from young.
Yeah.
100%.
Can't get
Especially
run over,
from young, because
Yeah,
later
that's it.
on, you're trying to
100%.
put that discipline in.
It's true.
And
not
then just
gonna
move
work.
in. Yeah.
Shut up, man.
That's it. That's what ends up happening.
Bro, I find that mad.
Yeah,
fam.
long,
Or
long,
like when
long.
they
Man,
go
I
to
get
school as
embarrassed
well.
on the road
and-
and that's
Bro, so when they go
My
to
eyes
school and they
open.
get in trouble, and then they have their parents come in.
Get frightened for the child. So
Yeah. Nah. So what? Yeah, because that's like people chat. Nah,
you're saying
so,
that, you're saying
do you know
that.
when the kids get in trouble at school, and then the parents have to come in and they're like acting like, oh, the kids are like angels, but they don't really see that how
other
bad
side.
raised, the other side, how kids are being bad
Yeah.
raised. Like, I don't know, with parents on that side, they need to be able to see. I don't know, they need to be open to seeing other opinions of their own kids. Otherwise, it's just gonna be rose-tinted eyes for the
Yeah,
rest of their
100.
lives, innit? So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I couldn't imagine being a parent, to be honest.
You're gonna be soon.
Nah.
man doing that in your life, cuz.
Don't.
Take it back, bro.
So you're saying you like if you had a child, like you'd be open to.
Oh, got another one.
Oh!
What was you saying, Sean?
Oh, wow. 2 minutes sexy.
Aaron,
You know about the 2 minutes.
No, you got another one. You got a third one in there, innit?
No, I've got two for me. No.
I'm playing.
My days, fam.
you're not playing though.
No, man, playing.
But yeah, what I was saying was you saying you have to be open to the opinion of your child actually being bad.
Yeah, like
So-
from other people's opinion, like, because obviously you only see your child in one particular way at home, innit?
So if a random, well, not a random person, but a teacher is telling you that your child's bad, what? I don't.
There must
Me
be a
personally, I don't
reason.
think. No, but I don't think you're gonna have that.
No, there must be a reason as
You
to
have
why
to
they're
gauge the
saying
Yeah,
it.
teacher as
you
well.
have to gauge the teacher, how long they've been around them as well. And
Because you've all seen it, like at parents' evening, when the teacher, who's a good teacher, got a rep and everything,
yeah,
has said to the parent, "Rah, your child's bad," and the parent, who probably knows that their child's bad, still bads up the teacher. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's just
And
probably
you
just
get
the
beat,
pride.
so
That's the
you
pride
get
thing.
home.
Yeah, that's a pride thing.
It's a pride thing, and I think with dealing with children, there can't be any pride.
Yeah.
You have to know when. Okay, cool. You're right. My child's it's a little shit. Cool. Like you can't be like, my child's not bad when you know deep down your child's bad.
because the parents will
Yeah.
take that as kind of a criticism to their parenting.
Yeah.
You have to kind of be honest with yourself.
Yeah,
innit?
100%.
Because
And do you know what? It's nothing to you as a parent because, as Don on the last episode said, like when you get to a certain age, like you spend most of your time at school. So maybe they picked up that bad behavior from school. Maybe it's not from you.
do you know when we was growing up, there's enough kids when you see their parents, they're good as gold, but when you see them outside, they're younger this, younger
Different.
that,
Younger that, younger this.
schools and havoc.
Balling,
and-
fam.
You know what I mean?
I'm getting excluded and crying, fam. I'm going, yo.
What's going on? Like,
That was
I
me.
thought
That
it
was
was
me.
hard,
That was
buddy,
me
cuz.
still.
Little exclusion got you all.
Getting a C4 and I'm crying, fam.
Get out. So, bro,
But you do have to gauge some teachers though, because I
I
think
was about to say, yeah.
with my little brother, I kind of played like a quite influential role in his life, right? And I never missed a parents' evening throughout secondary school and college and that. So there was one teacher and his English teacher. All his other lessons were alright. His English teacher at first, she said, he's falling behind. He talks a lot, blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
So we naturally, if you hear that for the first time, you're going to come down hard on him and you're going to try and like make it work.
Yeah.
But then the next parents' evening, it's the same thing again.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing again. But we've just been to all the other teachers. They're saying he's a delight to work with. He's very intelligent.
Yeah.
Miles has a set way of working and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So why is it just a problem in your class?
Yeah.
We got her to stop teaching and we got him put in another class.
Yeah.
Because she was actually picking on my little brother and we had to let her know that look, you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? You can't be singling him out because
Yeah.
now he's gonna be anxious to be coming into your class. Not gonna learn nothing.
Exactly.
They're still humans at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And
This
as
is
I said,
it.
like, some teachers, you know, not to say they all have like an agenda, but some, I guess, do based on, I don't know, maybe their premeditated thoughts about someone.
That's what I don't like though. There are generally some teachers that don't like certain students. And that's
I'm gonna lie,
Unconscious
I
biases and that.
understand it though.
Pardon?
Unconscious
Like,
bias.
but-
Oh, what?
like if he's a
Unconscious
prick.
bias? Is that what it is?
Unconscious bias.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There is, there is
maybe,
unconscious bias.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
Although I think some are bias very
Yeah,
conscious.
very conscious. With
Some
it.
of the
Very
bias
conscious.
is very conscious. It's like, yeah, you.
Yeah.
Me don't like you.
yeah.
All right, so lads, why do you think with women, yeah, because I'm just thinking, I'm trying to gauge my level of toxicity in this topic, innit? Okay. But I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it low.
I don't think there's any toxicity.
No,
I think it's
It's
just
just
the
pure
truth.
honesty.
Really?
Yeah,
You know what?
honesty.
Yeah, but do you know what it is? I think my tone might have the toxicity. Not what I'm saying, it's how I'm saying.
I will let them
You
know
see
from-
what they've
let them know
reduced
from
us to?
early.
Yeah, do you know
you
what?
see what they've
Do you know
reduced
what?
us
I'm
to?
just gonna do it.
There you go. Go through. Go through.
Don't kill me. Man said you see what they reduced us to.
You're even
Basically,
careful what you
yeah.
say now.
Yeah.
Passion.
Basically, why is it that women, or a lot of women, can never seem to find a good man? But there's so many out there. I know plenty.
Me too.
I know plenty.
It's good
Can we
men.
define a good man first, though? Can we just get a small
No,
definition?
we can't because there's plenty of
Eligible.
There's plenty of men
you
willing
say
to
that?
commit
Willing?
to a woman.
yeah.
Committing doesn't make you a good man, though.
But yeah, this is why.
Just 'cause you commit, you don't mean
this
you're
is
a
what
good
I'm saying,
man.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you I think commitment. When you look at the word commitment, yeah, if you're not gonna take it seriously, then you're not really committed.
No, but
When
I'm
somebody
saying
is committed to,
you can commit, but that don't mean you're a good man. You
but
can
when
commit
you
and be
say-
lacking.
lacking like how?
I don't know, like in terms of like attentiveness, for example.
Emotion, like being emotionally.
Yeah,
available.
emotional understanding, stuff like that.
But why would somebody be not emotionally understanding and want to commit to a woman?
They might might like her, love her, and
they might have
everything.
traumas,
But I
innit?
don't.
They might have traumas, fam.
Basically committing, yeah, committing, yeah, doesn't necessarily cover your shortcomings.
I didn't say that, but I'm just saying okay, for me personally, most guys that I know that are in relationships, yeah, they have their shortcomings at times, but when they're committed to somebody, they're for that person. They're not gonna really go and be a boy about it and sniff around other girls. They're gonna stay committed to that person and try and be with that person. No one's perfect.
But this is why I just wanted a little definition.
But when we
Because-
say
Alright,
good,
do you know
okay,
what?
when
Because
we say-
obviously, like, just because you step up, does that mean you're not a good man?
Step
Or
out
not
how?
stepping out, does that make you a better man?
Like stepping out of line, you mean? Or
Nah,
like stepping out like out.
No.
What do you mean? Yeah. What do you mean by stepping out?
Definition, let's step out.
Stepping out, what, going short?
No, don't kill me. That's the shit. Bot spot.
You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I mean, man?
No. When you say step out, you mean like cheating.
Put a definition on it. Yeah.
Then you're not a committed
And
man.
also, are we talking about good man as in relationship, or are we talking about a man can love good, but that he's still
A bad
robbing
person.
out on the street and doing whatever? Like,
This-
we're
do
talking
you
about-
know
madness.
what? I think we're giving them too much thoughts. Man.
Do you know what? Yeah.
No.
fam.
I just want to just.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Smart little
when
definition.
we
We
say-
have got too
for
far,
example,
smaller definition.
For example, I probably don't know you as well as maybe Sean, but from first sort of, meetings and stuff and getting to know you a bit better, I would say you're a decent man. Do you understand? So I would say that I would put money down that if you was to commit to a woman, you're gonna do right by that woman.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Same with live love brands.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with him. I wouldn't say, for example, I've got friends that I wouldn't say to my friends that are girls to talk to him because I know that he's gonna mash up her up.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like
Right,
when I
okay.
say a good man, I mean just a normal man, but a decent man that knows
Good
what he
character
like,
and
good
thing.
character,
Okay,
decent
alright, cool.
character.
Good intentions.
See what I'm saying?
Strong
Do
foundation.
you know that? Because
yeah,
there's many good women out there, but there's women out there that have a lot of shortcomings as well.
Oh,
But
yes. Oh, yes.
they're still good women. See what I'm saying? Or decent somebody. You get me?
Yeah,
That, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Some can pass.
You know what I'm saying? So the question is, what, Sean? Why can't
women seem to find?
There's so many reasons.
Where do you start?
Fam, because
Where do
I
you
think
start?
one of them,
Bro.
Where do we begin?
I'll kind of give it to them is the fact that there's three times as much as them as there are us.
there are?
Yeah.
That's the only
but-
one I'm giving to them, innit? That's the only one I'm giving to them. Other than that, it's all on them.
It's gonna sound. It might ruffle some feathers, but I really do it, man. Do it. I really feel like,
just do it. Don't
I
hold
feel
back.
like a lot of women, or a majority of women, right, have an idea of a guy that they like, yeah, and they assume what a man should be like, but with that assumption, they forget to ask what a man actually likes or what they should do to actually attract.
Okay, you're coming down the road I was about to go on.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
I find myself, even with my wife sometimes, I'm sorry if you're listening, babe, but like some assumptions are made
Say
a
it.
lot. Do you get what I'm
I
saying?
might co-sign.
Without having, I don't feel like women know how to, or some women know how to communicate their feelings properly. They know how to communicate them to an extent to say, oh yeah, I love you, blah, 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 whatever. But they don't know that communication works two ways.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So because they've communicated how they feel to you, they feel like you should do everything that they've now said.
You're not allowed
but
to
they've
communicate
not
your way back.
actually asked you how you feel about that particular situation.
And then there's the comprehension within that to understand that.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Prime
yeah.
example, yeah. I know we bring it up all the time, but I have to say it again because people need to listen. Yeah. If you're in a relationship, for example, and your woman is like, oh yeah, you know what, babes, you worked hard today, and you know what, you done, you made me feel nice in the bedroom, and blah blah blah. I'm gonna make you some food. You get me? How do you like your food? You tell them how you like your food, and if they make the food, it's not how you like it. So it's fine because you know what? I'm grateful you even done it. You understand?
The effort.
But all I'm asking is next time, add a little piece of this.
I
and add
heard
a
you
little
say
piece
this.
of that. No,
I'm thinking, why does it sound familiar?
No, because I've said it before, but this is a prime
I hear
example.
you,
This is just a
yeah.
generic example. It's not specific to one situation. It's a generic example.
Yeah,
Just add
yeah.
a little bit of this, please, babe.
Yeah.
Oh well, if you don't like it, then
Yeah,
blah blah
yeah,
blah.
yeah,
Like, I didn't have to do this.
Yeah.
Babe, I'm not saying I'm ungrateful. I'm just saying you asked me how I wanted it. Yeah, you asked me.
Gave me the
You've
option.
not done it like that. So I'm just telling you that.
You go quiet, and then they're like, you don't talk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mad to me. Like,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Just
Brother,
You don't communicate your
mad,
feelings.
man.
It's
You don't communicate.
It's crazy.
put some this on that. Just put it on it next
Does
time.
anyone know of a guy called Sarah Garvey?
Yeah.
You've heard of Sarah
Yeah,
Garvey?
yeah.
He's a guy, he's like a Pan-Africanist, but he's like very pro males and like very traditional, like a man is a man and a woman is a woman. But it's kind of fair.
What
in
a
my
feminist will call a misogynist.
Okay,
basically,
cool.
But he's not a misogynist. He talks a lot of sense to an extent.
Yeah.
Give or take, because there's some things he says that I don't really agree with. But he gave an example the other day. He done a video and he was like, you know what? For the past 5 decades or so, men have been listening to what women want.
Oh,
what
yeah.
women like,
Yeah.
what women need. So you have different types of feminism now. You got women's rights and whatever, which rightly so, you should have. I don't even think that should be a thing. You should just have human rights. Like people should be treated fairly. But it's like we spent the last 50 years listening to what women need. So if you ask a man, what do you think a woman wants in a man? 9 times out of 10, he'll be able to tell you what a woman would want.
Yeah.
If you go around now and ask
Even if it's
any woman on
unrealistic.
the street, what do you think of a certain age?
Yeah.
What do you think a man is looking for in a woman? 9 out of 10 of those women are probably going to be wrong because they'll probably tell you.
They'll tell you the
bum and
bog
breasts.
standard things
Yeah.
that Instagram and social media is probably
Yeah.
doing.
Literally.
But why is that then?
Because
I think women are women's biggest enemies.
Yeah, I think they've got a certain understanding of what they think is something
they're too
rather than
entitled.
what they know.
too
I think-
entitled.
Say it louder, please.
Say it louder.
Yeah, the entitlement is sorry to interrupt.
no,
Yeah,
no,
the
Go for
entitlement
it, bro.
is what leads to that issue because they don't really care to know what you want in a woman or whatever. They just think, well, some of them do I need to tidy that up? Nah, no.
Alright, do you know what? Because they think they got it all already.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
problem.
No, well,
Yeah.
they think they're deserving just because of a good man, just because.
They're a woman.
Because they're a woman.
Yeah, I'm just deserving. But it's just like when they all go, I know my worth. I've said this before, they all go, I know my worth. Okay, so you know your worth, so what, you're all diamonds. There's no bronze and nickel among you. Is that what you're telling me? It's true though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the reality is, maybe you don't make the cut for a good man. How about that? Maybe a good man check you out and you didn't pass.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard this before.
It's alright. And the thing is, and do you know who's gonna then get the good man? If the woman that sees that and reflects on that, goes back and study for the test and then pass. Yeah, because
Comes
so
back
many
later
girls
on.
will be like, nah, I don't even want to look at my feedback. I don't even want to look at whatever marks I got.
And do you know what?
Yeah,
They're
do you
the
know what?
same. They're the
He's
same
lost.
ones, yeah, that cuss girls that are quote unquote pick-me's. Why don't you want to be a pick-me? Why not? Why?
Yeah.
You're all
That's so
doing.
funny when you
No,
say that.
actually,
No.
That's
Let
so
me
funny.
Yeah,
let me land.
yeah, go on.
It's like you're doing all of this, right, to get a man, but he doesn't want you. He's gone and chosen the other one that you've gone and labelled a pick.
Pit me.
Why don't you want to be like her if she's got what you want?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that You see, for me, right, I look at my missus, yeah. She's got a lot of friends. A lot of them are single, whatnot. They're good girls. A lot of them are single. Some of them have their hurts and whatever. But I feel like if you ask a normal girl around our age, or maybe a bit older, a bit younger, what does a man want in a woman? They're quick to tell you they want a girl that looks good, BBL, blah, blah, blah. This kind of hair, this kind of skin, whatnot. But where have they got that assumption from? It's not men. No, let me tell you this. They think because a man sees a girl with a BBL and they react a certain way, that's what a man wants. But that is just surface level. A man's looking at it because he wants to chop. It's not because he wants to make you.
The press liked on the
I wouldn't
Instagram.
say though that a lot of you don't like this.
No, say it.
It's not.
No, say it.
No, a lot of women's value is in their attractiveness and their femininity. If we're being honest, because obviously you kind of have to be sexually desirable before anything else. I mean, the problem is a lot of women move away from certain feminine, deeper intricacies, like in terms of value. So, for example, you ask some woman like you lot seen Blue Therapy, innit?
Yeah.
When he goes, what do you bring to the table? And then she's talking about, I'm about to start my own business, 9 to 5. And I'm like,
What?
what am I supposed to do with that? Do you know what I'm saying? Are you
They're not
what?
catching on to it.
Are you supportive? Are you nurturing? Can you hold a good home? Stuff like that. You telling me about your business and the fact that you got a first in whatever you studied at uni. I don't really care that much. Like those things might come as little boosts afterwards, but initially you gotta be feminine in certain things. Like if you're not feminine and stuff like that,
I agree.
but you got a degree. And you got a business.
And you know where that
what's
stems
what's
from?
that doing for the... Yeah,
Yeah, like, what am I supposed to do with that, bro?
You know where that stems from? That stems from when we were kids, you know? Do you remember songs like Independent?
Oh, yeah.
Women?
Independent women, stuff
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah. Oh, the Michael Jordan.
Listen, it starts from there, but it's
it's
like
true.
there's so many. You know what? We should have had a longer
But you know
section for this.
what I was going to say?
So many different
I was going to
avenues.
say as well, but men are quite visual in our nature anyway to begin with. So yeah, we might see someone that looks good, but it doesn't mean that we just take. That's again, it goes back to the surface level.
But this is what I'm saying.
But
There's no communication.
Can I just add something in? Because I love my comparisons and all that. Yeah, of
course.
This is kind of like raw. I'm out there, and I see an X6 go past. Yeah, gas guzzler. And I'm like, raw. That's proper. So then when I think about it, I'm like, nah, do you know what? That's gonna cost a bit. It's not good for the environment. Like maybe it's not a bit practical for what
The
I
cons
want.
are just
What
building
you
up.
said is so
Yeah.
important. But do you know what that tells me about the male species and the female species?
What's that?
The last 50 years, we understand women now. Women don't understand men.
yeah.
They just don't understand
It's
men.
true. It's
That
true.
is why a lot of women are at a pause in their sort of love life and stuff, because some of them, the way we've been programmed, okay, I need to be an independent person, which is good. I need to be my own boss. That's good. Like whatever, do your thing.
Yeah.
But it's like Indigo said,
Yeah.
where's the space? Where have you nurtured yourself that you have like a skill now that you can actually look after a home?
Yeah.
Because a lot of men,
Yeah.
well, some men that grow up like us, we can cook for ourselves, we can fend for ourselves, we can keep our house clean. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some of
yeah,
them
yeah.
ain't cleaning like us.
No,
It's facts.
It's true.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like now when you do find a woman and you move in with her, or you're with her, you're learning, and you see that she's not doing certain things the way that maybe you would do it, you think to
Yeah.
yourself, what's going on? I'm surrounded by my mum, who's a good cook, she's a good cleaner. My nan, if she's still alive, she's a good cook, she's a good cleaner.
Yeah.
They know how to host.
Yeah,
They know how
yeah,
to
yeah.
entertain. They know how to keep a house.
Yeah.
And back then, they still had to work. So what's your excuse now? You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, exactly.
But I just feel like it's the barrier of, we know a lot of things about them, but they feel like they're so special that they don't need to find out things about us. And the people that do find out things about guys and know what they like are called pick-me's.
Yeah. Do you know what as well? Because like,
There's so many avenues, bro. There's
I was
so
gonna,
many.
I was gonna say, it's also like, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Is that type of problem too? Because with the sexual liberation, men lost their incentive to like commit a lot when women just were out here being
giving out.
sexual without any type of commitment being necessary. So now, actually, like a lot a lot of guys are not having sex like women think they are. You see what I'm saying? It's only a smaller percentage of the man them that actually go in and out here. The rest of the 80% are struggling. It is hard out here. So
There's a big misconception.
yeah, there's only a certain type of guy that the women want to give it to. So now these small percentage of guys have so many options. It's like, well, it's gonna take a lot for me to sit one place, innit? Even if they are a good guy. I know there's some guys that are not built that way and just want one woman and just, you know what I mean, settle down. There's some guys it's like, nah, bro, you gotta convince me.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? All these options out
Again,
here.
as I say,
mean,
like
really?
with my comparisons, unlimited minutes. Back in the day, unlimited minutes.
Phone time.
Now we don't care where that comes from. That can come from Vodafone,
Yeah.
EE. I was even gonna say Orange fam. You know what I mean? No, Orange and T-Mobile.
T-Mobile,
But
yeah.
yeah, O2, all of them.
Orange.
Back in the day, if during school, if we could get unlimited minutes,
Yeah, you was the man.
Yeah.
You was that
Now
kid.
you
Just the
can.
guy.
that's the guy. Like you know, that's the guy that can make any call.
Cool, yeah.
Gee.
Any
Let me
call.
your phone, bro. Yeah, that man there.
Yeah, you gotta worry about
everyone's using his phone.
But that's what I'm saying, fam. Now everyone's just dishing out unlimited minutes. It's just all that you care about is how much you're paying, how much damage.
It's a good comparison. It's a good comparison, though.
Man done networks. How she turn network on, man?
Good
Bro,
comparison.
I can't believe what we're
It's mad.
When the market's saturated so much with women that can do a multiple different type of things, what are you doing to convince me that you?
What are you doing different?
What are you doing differently?
What do you bring that's different to
Because you
X,
think
Y,
you're a
Z?
good woman, or you think that you're just this, that's going to be enough. Like, that might not be enough for me. It might be enough for someone else, but that's fine.
And
do you know? Yeah,
no, go on. I just wanted to say that we're not
Yeah.
bashing women that are successful. It's just that
straightening out.
it seems as if for me my issue here, it seems as if it's either one or the other.
Yeah,
It's either you're successful and you're a boss, or you find love and you know you're doing what you're doing.
It kind of is, though, isn't it?
No,
It's kind of is. Hold on, I
something, they could be both.
No. I think back in the day, it could be both. Now the game changed. It can't really be both because you know why? Women date up, yeah. Do we all agree?
Yeah.
So the more she earns and the higher she goes up, what does that do to the men that's going to be in her selection? All of a sudden, certain men ain't going to make the cut no more.
100%.
So the higher she goes, now she's CEO. All of a sudden, little blue collar man, mechanic, good guy.
But then is that down to pride?
Yeah.
Facts.
It's down to it's society thing.
that
Innit?
down to
They
pride?
date up. They just date up. They can't date a guy they feel. Sorry, Aaron. They
It's
can't date a
beneath
guy they
them.
feel is beneath them. They
100%.
just don't do it. It's hypergamy. They don't do it.
Because the question was, why can't women find good men? But there's guys I know out there, he might work for Royal Mail.
a normal job.
And he's actually a very committed man. Like, he just does his work, goes home, wants to spend time with her.
Don't struggle with money.
He might not struggle with money, but he might only be able to take her out once a month, maybe, because that's what he can afford to do. It's not good enough. It's not enough
then what
because she wants to
right.
go to that because she sees her friends. So in here,
Yeah, social
No, that
media
all lands
changed
to
it.
entitlement.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true.
You see what? Sorry.
No, go
You see what it is, yeah? If you're a boss already,
Yeah.
and you earn a certain amount of money, why do you want someone else to look after you?
But you're not.
Do you know what? Yeah, go on. Because I'm about to.
because we understand that concept.
But it's not necessarily like she may not be necessarily having to look after him though. Do you get it?
She don't have
Just
to, but
because-
she will feel that she has to.
No, but see that's the wrong mindset. Just because he earns a certain amount,
And do
doesn't
you know
mean
what
he
that
has
is?
to look
They
after
don't
him.
ask
All right,
any
hold
questions.
on. Let me dip in. Sorry, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, but we talk about money now. Lifestyle changes, innit? So if you Royal Mail guy, and then the other, and she might want to go on a couple holidays a year, and certain type of holidays, and it's like, babes, I can't really.
But do you know what as
I'm
well?
saying, but Fred at the office can. I'm saying, like, what do you mean you can't? Talk to Fred.
But what I'm saying though as well though, what a lot of people don't understand is
it's
that
catch-22, man.
a man's salary is not his net.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's not his worth, man.
So what some people need to understand is that the man that's earning 20 grand a year, just say, but it's not realistic. But his bills are just like 5 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got 15. He's got 15 grand to play with for the year. But then you're talking about my man who's like 90 grand, but he's got this flashy car, whatever. Like he's now in like
Don't forget
80 grand debt. Yeah, or like whatever. You know, like my man's just about making it. He makes a lot of money, but he's got so much outgoings and everything. Like
I mean,
that.
that's a good.
Women
that's a
won't
good
see.
point. Yeah, that's a
Women
good
won't
point.
see that.
at all.
Do you think it's
You
the
know what I mean?
mindset then of don't settle?
Kind of to an extent, because I agree with what you said about, you know, sometimes I get it because, you know, you want to be able to go on certain holidays, you want to be able to go to certain restaurants and do that. That's fine. But then don't bash the fact that you can't find a good man.
Yeah.
It's just that you
But
don't
don't
get
get
a certain
twisted as well,
caliber
though.
of man that's in that good
That
man
bracket. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't settle. But understand that you're not the finished package either.
This is it.
Do you know what I mean?
But in
No,
saying
no, no, no. Can we get a?
Listen, let me cut myself.
Shit,
I'm
yeah,
proud of that.
That one was mad.
You know what?
That one was mad.
You need to put some sirens there on the pod.
Yeah.
You put some sirens.
That one was mad still.
Listen,
Yeah, hey, sensei,
What
landlord.
was I
let's
going to
back
say
it
as
up.
well? As much as we're saying this about women as well,
Yeah.
but sometimes men are the problem because,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, and
Indigo-
we're not- and
like
guys,
Indigo said,
listen, when
on pay
we're not-
packet, we're men. We have an ego.
Do you know-
we have pride. Do you get what I'm saying? So sometimes there may be a good woman
Do you
that
know what?
earns a lot of money, but because she earns more than you can't handle it.
I'm not disagreeing.
no,
hold on.
no,
One second.
Oh,
Lord.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
you know.
Alright, Dan,
I'm
I
down
agree.
on this one.
I like that though.
No, but Dan, I agree with what you're saying, but I feel like right now, I feel because we spoke about women so much that their toxicity is gonna make us feel like, bro, we've been getting onto them too much. I feel like you jumped back onto men. Let's kind of like just
I'm just saying.
I thought it was just being
I
hear you, but I think that's
but
a
the
good
thing-
point to explore, though. I think that's interesting.
Yeah, man. Let's not back down.
What you're saying is true, but let's be. When we talk about these things, I think it's always important to be fair.
Yeah,
You know
of
what I'm
course,
saying?
of course.
And let's not act like there's not enough men that smash up certain
No,
girls'
but
hearts.
listen, but right now,
now.
the topic is them. Yeah,
I said right
You get
now,
it?
it's their time.
and we're not bashing them either.
Yeah.
Because
True.
we,
No, we're not,
all
we're
of
not.
us,
Yeah.
we're good guys. We don't degrade or look down upon women. We're just sharing our opinions.
And who knows? Next episode we might talk about the trash
man,
guys that are out there.
Exactly.
So we're
Yeah,
not touching on
yeah,
no.
What's your point to that hand? What's your point in that hand?
This is an expression, man. You just
Sorry,
happened
bro,
to the trash guys. You just happened to be in there.
Hey,
Crossfire days, man. But yeah, no, you're right.
streets,
Do you know what? For me, I'm just gonna I'm gonna conclude at this point.
Yeah.
I just feel like women need to take more time to speak to men more and not just assume what they think men like. Because if you speak to a man, like, okay, even with my missus, yeah, we had a conversation one time, and she's like, "What do men like? What do men look for in a woman? Yeah, what did they actually look for?" And I told her, I listed it all. I did it for the man. I done it.
okay.
No, I promise.
Wrecked it.
I wrecked it. And then we was at your house, Axe. For I think it was your birthday, your brother's birthday. It was in the garden. She came. She was sitting down, and then she asked the question again. What do men like? All of you said exactly what I said. And I said to her, "Why are you shocked?" I said, "Why are you shocked?" I said, "I tell you why you're shocked. Because you assume. You assume what you think we like. And then when we tell you we don't like it, you're mortified.
Yeah.
You can't believe it. You've gone and done a BBL and you've done this, and because the guy's just done what he's done and cut, you think, oh my gosh, how could he? what about the rest?
My word. What
No,
about the
I'm telling you, I'm not even taking the piss here. What about the stomach? What about if I need to open up to you and I need to chat to you and I need to feel safe?
Yeah.
That's another thing. A lot of girls take the piss out of man because it's like, I'm your safe space. A man will go and tell the girl X, Y, Z. Then all of a sudden it's on Twitter. What?
Either on Twitter or
But I find this weird though. Aren't they like surrounded by like the dads or the brothers or uncles and stuff like?
you
You
would
would
think
think
so.
that they'll get some sort of reflection of them or some sort of like.
But
us
even
around
that
them,
sometimes,
or-
even that doesn't really
Sometimes
come into play.
Social
with
media is
certain
that
girls.
third parent,
Yeah,
man.
100%. Socials is that
Third
parent
parent.
to most, not most. I take that back. To a lot of these women. Do you get it? So it's like they use social media as their influence, as their go-to, their advice,
especially if
their
they follow
shoulder to
certain
lean on.
I
influences
feel like
as well.
sometimes they feed each other's assumptions as well. So like you'll go, like say like that example, yeah. Women have a certain type of an assumption about a man. They think something is something when it isn't. They'll go to maybe their group of friends or whatever. They're all talking about the same thing, and then it's almost like, oh well, if you're thinking it, then
It's right.
that's
It
something
must be
right.
true.
I think
Yeah.
that's you're
To
right.
an extent, yeah.
Women gas up other women because a woman won't hear a man be like, say, oh, I'm just saying. I don't think in normal people, not celebrities, normal people like us.
Yeah.
A woman won't hear from a man that he wants his gal to get a BBL. But she will see someone on Instagram and all the likes she gets, or one of her friends might have got it, like a minor one, and it looks good and she's getting a lot of attention. And think that's what men like.
Yeah.
Oh, we like to look at it.
And
we like to feel it.
And
You know what I'm
maybe,
saying?
Doesn't necessarily mean
it's
what
not-
we want. what
maybe
we
on that
desire.
Instagram post, you might see a like from your man.
Do you see what I'm saying? But on a deep
But that doesn't mean he likes it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
On a
They need
deeper
to
level.
understand that one.
Most men will say they don't want their girl
word.
to have a BBL because
That's a big one
What's
there
the point
still.
of having a bum that looks good on an angle, but it don't look good in real
Gonna
life?
stand like that for the rest of
Do
the
you know what I mean? We'll stand like that for the rest of the
Forever,
day.
cuz.
Yeah.
What happens when you reach 40 plus?
And yeah, it starts to turn over and that.
What happens then?
Apple turnover.
Man said apple turnover.
Oh, my days, bro.
But you know what? Yeah, you're so right, fam. And I just feel like I said this with remember Love Island? You know, Kaz and
Aaron.
no. What's
Tyler.
Liberty, and no, Kaz and Liberty. There were plenty of times where they just gassed each other.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether the situation might have been bad or whatever, they just gassed each other because as long as you're in a happy space, that's all they care about.
Did you lot watch Love Island?
Yeah,
I didn't watch this
did.
one.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I felt sorry
that
for like I think Jake was a snake, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
But I felt sorry for him because you could tell he was one of the man them that didn't know how to express himself properly.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
And then Liberty ran with something because she convinced herself. She assumed.
But do you know what? Do you know what? We're gonna touch on that. We're gonna touch on that
Ask
again.
questions.
We're gonna touch on that again because I feel like that's an unpopular opinion, and I agree. I agree with you.
It makes me tight, you know.
Yeah, fam.
What are you assuming for?
Yeah, but
You just asked me.
I said, yo, ask questions.
yeah,
Get your
fam.
question
Ask
marks
questions.
out.
yeah,
I'm
we're
not
gonna
lying
talk-
though.
but let's even move on. Yeah. So, guys, do you think? Yeah. Have you ever had a present? Have you ever had a present and you didn't like it, but you had to fake like you liked it?
Yeah.
Why did you fake? Why did you?
I always find a way around it.
I think I show gratitude, but I think we should.
Appreciation.
Do you think we should normalize just like if I bought you something that you don't like and you told me no,
Depends
like,
from
I
who.
don't like it.
I reckon it depends from who as well.
From who?
Yeah.
So you think, all right,
Bro, that's mad.
I think you should
It's
just
about-
take it still.
Take it.
just take the gift.
Take the gift, man.
You gotta swallow that still.
Because do you know why? You don't know what somebody done to get you the gift.
This is it.
I
It's the
don't
thought that
know. Don't
counts.
know about that one.
It's different. If you ask someone for something and they get you
Yeah.
something different,
Yeah.
and you be like, I don't like that. Or if somebody says, I want to get you a present for your birthday,
Yeah.
what do you want? And you tell them, but they thought it was something else and they got it's the wrong thing. You say, look, I don't want that one. It's the wrong one.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody that is like they're just getting you a gift, you haven't asked for it. It's your
Yeah.
birthday. They want to look after you. I say, look, take it. If you don't like it, they don't need to know that you've given it away or you've put it in a charity shop.
I think the only way you
No.
can say
The
something
thing
is
is
like
that-
it's something you don't wear or something
Yeah.
like that. Like, I feel like I really appreciate this.
But I wouldn't wear
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't wear this. Ain't
But I
my
really
type of
appreciate- I
thing.
think
Or
ultimately, you gotta come from the
appreciate another effort.
It's
You
about showing
can't do
gratitude.
this.
Really, at the end of the
But I
day.
don't
This
like
is
it,
dead
though.
where
It's
you-
trash.
Like, I don't like. Just
It's
flat
trash,
out.
bro.
Yeah, no.
Someone can tell you don't like it just by your reaction anyway. Surely,
100%.
but you're not. All
Oh,
gassed
this
about
is
it.
nice.
Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
Oh, this
I never
is.
open my presents in front of people. Fam. I
Have you
just
seen
take it, I
that
say, "Thank
video
you."
where the kid opens the present as it's an avocado? You got gifted the avocado for
Yeah,
Christmas.
I see
Christmas.
that. And it was you proper thankful, innit? Yeah.
Avocado. Thanks.
And man, you know when they wrap it back and they rebox it, fam. You know they didn't like it. Fam.
Yeah, that's my trick anyway. Take the
Yeah.
present and open it later, man.
Yeah.
That's what I do it every time. A Christmas, birthday, whatever. I take thank you.
Yeah.
Regardless,
You don't
regardless of
open
what
it
it
there.
is.
No, I don't open it there.
Regardless of what it is, man, I'll just show gratitude, man.
Yeah.
It's gotta be something stupid, like a plank of wood or something.
Yeah, no. You know what I mean?
Man, just box you up a plank
If
of
it's
wood and go,
something
here you
dumb,
go.
if it's
Yeah, it's got to be
something
something dumb for you to say something.
But you know, it's a thing of like, how would you feel if someone was to give you a reaction like that?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you just
yeah,
think
yeah,
about,
yeah.
Raj, you know what? Let me just, even if you don't like it, listen, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks. Like,
It's the effort they
and
went
just,
through
Just
to
hold
do
it,
it.
man. Yeah, it's the effort.
I
It's
saw
the
a
effort.
tweet the other day that I heard someone say that if someone buys you a gift for £20, that could be 3 hours work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start.
But having said
mad,
what I
innit?
just said, I don't disagree with making it known. Like, oh, you know what? I don't really wear that, or that's
Yeah.
not really my smell, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can
No,
say
in
something
a
like that.
constructive
Yeah.
way, not
Yeah.
like, oh, what the fuck is that? Like,
Yeah,
No.
like, what? You got me that? Like, are you alright?
yeah.
As long as you relate it nicely.
Okay, for example,
Well,
like,
I'm still for that.
What if I said that in like in a funny way? Like I got a present from the man them innit, and he gave me a shit present. and
Okay,
I'm like,
well, I think that's a bit different because it's your boys.
A little banter, innit?
No, but why
Yeah.
though? No, but why?
Why what?
Like you're
why
saying
is it
shit,
different?
You're saying a shit present.
Huh?
Sorry,
Bro,
maybe I
we
missed
had
something.
this the other day.
Because
Yeah,
I
we
was
had this
literally
the other day.
I
We
was
had this
gonna
the
go
other
into
day.
that. So let me explain to you guys.
I was dying.
So-
fam. I swear.
All right, so try and relate to this. So our friend, yeah, lost a bet years ago, yeah.
Not even that one.
Not even that one. Talking about the Puma trainers.
Fam,
All right,
There's nothing wrong with Puma, by the way. I like Puma.
yeah. So basically, like,
trying to kill his sponsors, bro.
yeah. So basically, what the man them do, yeah.
To be fair.
True.
Right, that's it. But what the man them do, yeah, we like if it's someone's birthday, we put some money together, get them a gift that we think they'll like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we put some money together for one of our boys' birthdays. And we got the trainers delivered. we got
but
the
we
trainers
took
delivered
time
him,
to
yeah.
pick these trainers,
Yeah,
you
we
know?
took time. Like,
He was
listen,
like, oh, yeah, nah, he'll
was-
like
he was
these.
delivering
to the
Very
point where
Nice.
it was late. It was probably like almost. Like, was it a month?
It wasn't really a month.
Was it? It wasn't.
Like a few weeks late, a couple of weeks late.
Actually, sorry, yeah, a couple weeks late because we was like, "Rob, what
Really
do we
taking
actually?"
time. Alright,
yeah.
cool.
So we didn't tell him that we've ordered it now. All of a sudden, my man comes into the
group
group
chat.
and says, "Raw, I think I've been hacked."
I think I'm a victim of identity fraud.
Identity fraud. Someone sent me these dead trainers. Mama went off on some voice notes.
He went off on a rant.
On a rant. It's like, nah, like, you sent me these dead trainers.
These are ugly.
Between the messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, comes back.
Then he clocked. He's like, just clocked.
He just clocked.
These are a present from you guys, isn't it? And he's like, do you know what?
It's
It's a fraud that counts. It's a fraud that counts.
Fam, no, it's the way he changed. It's like, they're alright, you know? They look bad on my feet.
They're not alright, bro. They're not alright. He's chatting shit.
Oh my god.
No, you know what killed me? You know what killed me? It was, as you said, it was the picture because he said, "You're right, it's the fault that counts." Then he was at home, he threw on some jeans, fam.
Yeah.
And then took a picture of the jeans. You just see the jeans and the trainers, fam. He's like, yeah, they're nice.
Oh, no. That's a good friend.
He tried to style that
That's a
one
good
out.
friend.
Yeah,
No, at this point, you might as well roll with it and just do the whole. You know, it's the thought that counts.
Oh, no, he didn't say that, though. He didn't
No,
say
let's
that.
leave it there, bro. He tried to clean it up.
I know,
It was too late.
too well, fam.
I
It's
know
too
you
late
felt
to
bad
clean up.
afterwards.
Yeah, of course.
He was grilling them trainers, fam. It was peak, fam.
I've been.
It's too late to clean
I
it up.
didn't need fraud. I've been.
too late.
Someone sent me some dead trainers.
Shit.
He was dying. He was dying.
But I was even gonna say about alright. So the other thing that we've had, yeah, is that
He was like, yeah, they're my size and everything. Fraud guy, my son, they're my size.
bro. And he was convinced because he said like there was something wrong with the postal address or something.
Yeah,
like that, but no, there weren't. There weren't. What was I gonna say?
that's
Yeah, so one of
banter,
our
bro.
friends as well. Yeah, so he's a Liverpool fan. Now, ages ago, he lost a bet.
Will he get it before this comes out?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. So like ages ago, he lost a bet. Yeah, and it turns out he's got to wear. Was it Spurs top in it?
top,
He's
yeah.
got to wear Spurs top now. So
Okay.
for ages, this is years ago.
Yeah.
He still
Yeah,
hasn't
like
bought it. He
5+
hasn't honored it.
years.
He hasn't honored the bet in it.
Yeah.
Crook.
So, so now obviously as his birthday's come,
Yeah.
we've bought him obviously a Liverpool top. Obviously, that's who he supports. But we've also bought him a Spurs top in it.
Okay.
Now some of the man then think that he's, if we buy it for him, he's just gonna kind of dash it. I feel like
it
that's
was me. I thought he was gonna dash it
I
still,
feel
I
like
can't
I feel like that's rude. I'm an Arsenal fan, and if I
ain't staying
if
in
I
my
lost the
house.
bet, no, but if I lost the bet, yeah, if I lost the bet and you man,
Bro,
if I lost the bet, yeah, I was man enough to make that bet. Therefore, if you lot decided to buy me a Spurs top, that might say whatever it says on the back.
Jesus.
I might not wear it, and it might stay it might be used for something else.
I'm a United fan. If someone bought me a Liverpool shirt and I lost it as part of a bet, I'll just hold it.
Take your L, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit different
It's a
still.
bit-
Man, love football, innit? Like, if you get me a Tottenham shirt, you don't like me.
Oh yeah, but you made the bet though. You made the bet.
No, but then I don't think Dan would make that bet.
Huh?
Would you make that bet?
I wouldn't. But
Exactly,
do you know
you would
why I
make that
said
bet.
he might throw it away? Because it's been 5+ years, he still ain't bought the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I just don't understand
It's
that
on
one.
him,
Though.
innit?
You're Liverpool, Tottenham. It's not that deep.
Nah, it was because he made a bet with a Tottenham fan.
Yeah.
It's still not that deep. Where does top from? Like, if it's got to be like one of the Tottenham don't win none. It's got to be one of like the real rivals. Like, if it was
But
Liverpool fan, it's like a Man United top. Like,
this was
leave it,
before
innit? It's getting a
Liverpool's
bit
golden
peak.
years as well.
Golden, yes.
This
Yeah,
is their
before-
golden years.
before their golden
This
years.
is their golden years, fam.
Before Van Dijk and...
Yeah,
Before
fam.
Van Dijk and
That's when they had like Ricky Lambert up front. And
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool,
Mate,
cool,
don't
cool.
remind me,
Alright.
fam. It's long.
But
But yeah,
well,
just
like,
wear the
you
top.
got
You
that,
made the
yeah.
bet. If you really can't wear the top like that,
Yeah.
why are you making the bet?
So if you just the scenario that I put,
So I
yeah,
called him a crook.
if you bought like your boy, obviously the rival top, and he dashed it, would you feel away?
I don't think I feel away.
No way. No, I just feel like he's not honouring the bet in it because I'm
Yeah.
not really buying that as a gift. I'm buying that to say.
But the man them have also
Be a
put
man,
money into this
wear
because
it,
you
innit?
didn't do it. Not only did you not honor your bet, but the man them have now chipped into their money to buy you a top,
Yeah.
or to honor your side of the
Side
bet,
of it, yeah.
and then you want to dash it away.
I wouldn't feel mad on a gift level because I'd feel more like, not Dan said it, you're cooking it. Like you're not really living up to the bet. Come on, man. All right, man. Like
Honor your word. Type
You know
of
what?
thing.
At least for a season,
Yeah.
because then after that you can say the top's old.
at least for
Yeah,
a season.
cool.
Nah, you go too far. One game. fam.
Yeah.
Straight for a game and keep it moving.
I wasn't saying he would throw it away out of spite. I was just saying, like, my point was that if he hasn't bought the shirt for 5+
now.
years,
Yeah.
There's no
and you
point.
give him a shirt,
But obviously,
I don't feel like
that's
he's
not
gonna
going to
do
be
it.
in a
I don't expect him to wear it.
I don't expect him to go and buy it though. It's not going to. That's not going to be like at the front of his
Yeah,
brain.
but if you
oh,
make a
shit,
bet,
let me go buy it.
we've been in the group chat many times. Man, them have made bets and thought they haven't made bets, and you put pressure on them, and they've had to own up to their bet.
Do you know
Yeah.
the worst thing about it is he made the bet.
Oh,
He
He
started
starts
it,
though. If he's not gonna wear it and it just ends up becoming like a mop or something, is there any point of buying him it?
Yeah, fam. Because then like you need, fam.
No, because if you buy it, because the whole point was for him to wear it, innit? Say you buy it, yeah, he keeps it, doesn't dash it, but it's like a mop in the house and just fucking when juice spills.
Alright, so what-
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you know what we might have to do then? We might have to hold it to him and just take a picture. Then you can do
you
whatever.
might just hold him down and put it on him, bro.
He's on my he's on my
Yeah,
list.
hold him down and put the top on him.
There's nothing
Duct tape
wrong.
his
I'm all
hands.
big, fam.
Take a couple
I'm
pics.
down for that. I'm down for that.
And just go, yeah, but you gotta put it on, bro.
Hey, listen.
want
Hey,
to
we
work,
can run that. You know, it's a run that.
Gonna run
Listen, bro. When you make bets, yeah, because when I play like poker
bare
and
of us.
Scrabble and stuff with my cousin,
Yeah.
we put like stuff. It's got to go on the line, innit? Like the forfeits. You get me? It's got to be like eating Scotch bonnet. You have to like eating
that's
like
mad.
half an onion and thing like that. Yeah,
that's
you
mad.
get peak, yeah.
mad.
Or the worst one, which is go main road in your underwear,
that's
which
peak.
that happened to me because I lost and realized that was peak. And I had to go out there. I look like some, I don't even know what type of porn star I look like. I had my Crocs on and thing.
What's
Main
grading?
road's like,
I said, I forgot.
like just now, yeah, down a bit down from the little, yeah, that round there,
On the road.
yeah,
Oh,
but it's a
that's
bit,
the wild.
Near the roundabout.
no,
That's wild.
no. But I think when it happened to me, it wasn't too peak. But it's kind of peak because a guy was asking me what I was doing out there.
Oh no.
But you get me? If they lost, then I had to run. You get me? I shouldn't have lost. That's it. You don't want to do it, don't lose.
No, word.
It's
Or
that
just
simple,
don't agree
fam.
to the
Yeah,
bet.
that's
But
what
don't
I do.
agree
You
to
ain't
it,
got the
innit?
balls, don't
Obviously,
agree to
don't
that,
agree to
man.
it. If you know you ain't gonna back it, but it's kind of mad when you lose and the reality dawns on you.
Yeah,
like,
it's wild.
shit, like you start looking outside and people are walking. You're like,
Jesus.
But, yeah.
yo, it's mad.
No, it's dark still.
That's
I
dark
can't
still.
like start sweating and that like shit.
You get nervous, right?
See your ass back down.
Start.
But yeah, alright, so yeah, man. Anyway, you come to the end of episode, was it 32? 32. If you
to
lot
be
ain't
back,
seen
man. Our new
Merchandise.
mug.
Yeah, I'm right.
New mug.
Nice,
Website soon come.
Yeah, all of
Yeah,
that.
so
If you want one, shout us in it.
yeah.
We'll plug you.
It's actually quite nice, you know. Isn't it?
But yeah, man, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Yeah, thank you to our special
Yeah, man.
guest.
Big up yourselves, man.
Long time coming, man.
Long time.
Probably see them out a few more times still, because my definitely got to do a few
Oh
more.
yeah, a few more link ups, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Fam. You'll be seeing a lot of.
Please go check out South of the River podcast.
Yeah.
They've got brilliant content over there as well.
Yes, OTR.
Put that on the top.
Wow, it's family, yeah, it's family,
Come
man.
on, man.
Family.
That's it, fam.
It's family, bro.
But yeah, you've been here with a man like Shores.
Jeez.
You don't know what order it's going in.
You know what time
I'm
it is.
like Jake's back from a stint out, but I'm back.
Done his ACL, but he's back, fam.
You're the kid.
Get me?
I'm gonna bring up injuries.
I'm saying I moved to quite like
Obviously, your man, DCB, aka Charlie D, aka cameraman Dan,
under the
Sycamore Tree.
I mean.
You're done already.
Yes, we are out.
Yeah, just hold on. So, actually, I'll do it.
Clap.
Bro, I'm making something, bro. Am I moving mad?
Yeah. You trying to run it now?
Yes, lads. Lovely. Hey, content.